Today on Realm News, we will discuss the current situation regarding the war. What war, you ask? Well, if you didn't know yet, 10-Yard instigated a little argument that exploded into a full-on conflict. In response, QSA declared that Finland would go to war with Flux, Diddy's nation that 10-Yard is in. Diddy was sleeping during this decision, and without Flux's leader officially declaring war back on Finland, they were unable to do anything but defend themselves. Finland attacked while the advantage was still in their favor. The very first battle, appropriately titled the Battle of the Dock Dispute, took place on Flux's shore. It began on the beach, where Dan made the first move. 10-Yard retreated into the water with a boat. Dan had predicted this move, and already had a boat waiting for the occasion. In the water, Dan shot down 10-Yard. Eventually, Dan told 10-Yard he would stop guarding 10-Yard's stuff if Dan could have some of it. Dan made out like a bandit. Here is Sanctum's press report of the event.
Sanctum press release of the Battle of the Dock Dispute. Dan and 10-Yard met at Flux, and then Dan taunted 10-Yard a bit because 10-Yard can't hit until Dan hits first. Well, 10-Yard got tired of Don's shit and committed a war crime by hitting, and Dan backed off and went to creative to scold 10-Yard for his war crime. Then Dan backed off and made a fort as 10-Yard did the same. They played some Fortnite type shit for a lil, then 10-Yard ran off into the ocean. However, Dan predicted this bold move and quickly hopped into his pre-placed boat. Dan followed 10-Yard and killed him in the ocean by the boats. Dan then proceeded to camp 10-Yard's stuff until he agreed to let Dan take some, but by then it was too late and all but 5 items despawned. Dan made away with 5 items and 10-Yard lost it all. Result, Dan total victory.
After the first battle, it was clear that Finland was the aggressive force in the war. A second battle was held before Diddy ever declared war back. The tower side battle resulted in another win for Finland. At this point, Diddy declared war back, and it was on. After hours of teasing and taunting, Diddy joined the realm to fight. Horned King, who allied with Finland, and Dan were perched up on the tower in Flux, waiting for Diddy to show himself. With the high ground, they interpearled down and took them by surprise. They didn't know what hit them. The battle continued on, and Percival, Joe Bob, Billy and Spoiler all joining against Flux. 10-Yard and Diddy, the only present members, were outnumbered and were brutally killed over and over. The attack was eventually called off. With Flux left with nothing, Diddy wants nothing more than to come to peace with QSA. However, QSA has yet to publicly appear to discuss the end of the war. Will he agree to peace? Will he make demands? Will he continue to terrorize Flux? Who knows? Until next time, this has been SimpleArk Realm News. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.